If you've been playing Modern Warfare Zombies for the past week, then you've probably noticed something. About the gameplay, the movement, mechanics, something just feels off. At first I didn't realize it because the mechanics of the objectives in the open world, while not really being zombies, can still be enjoyed a bit. But no, it was something else. Not the mechanics of the mode, but the mechanics of the movement. As someone who in recent months has been playing a lot of Warzone 2 Resurgence, when I picked up Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, I immediately noticed something wrong. You see, the armor system from Cold War Zombies returns in this game, but it's not exactly the same. In Cold War, you had 3 levels of armor, and with it you take reduced health damage. Once the armor was gone, even with Jug, you take a lot more damage. In the game, zombies would drop little armor plates that the player could pick up. Once the player walked over these little plates, small amounts of armor would be repaired. And with Modern Warfare 3, the armor system returns. But the issue is that it does not function the same at all. It functions like Warzone does, where you pick up a number of plates and store them. Then you have to manually put the plates on one by one. With this being the way it is, you can see how it would slow down the gameplay a lot. But the problem here is that the movement doesn't act how it does in Warzone at all. In Warzone, when you plate up, you have full unrestricted movement. You obviously put your gun away, but you put on the plates, you can crouch, run, and sprint freely. Here is where Modern Warfare Zombies changed it and absolutely ruined the flow of the game. In this game, when you plate up, you put on the plates with one hand, so you still have your gun available to shoot, which may sound good, but the problem is, the game completely stops your sprinting every single time you put on a plate. This just ruins the movement of the game, which is ironic because movement was pushed heavily in the marketing for Modern Warfare 3. Now, the game feels all herky-jerky and very stop and go, which this would already be bad, but here's what makes it worse. The super sprinters in this game, as well as the dogs, can run faster than you with stamina. Never. Not in any other game can zombies outrun the player with stamina at full sprint. This means the player's just going to have their armor shredded, and they can't even plate up because if they do, they'll completely stop in their tracks. What's even worse than this is the player cannot even reload while sprinting. So when you're out of ammo and getting your butt chewed by dogs that you can't outrun and can't even stop to reload, it is the worst feeling ever. I cannot stress how terrible this makes the third zone. It's borderline unplayable. Why? Why does plating and reloading stop your sprint? And I checked, because it had been so long since I played it. This doesn't happen in Cold War. You can 100% reload while sprinting. You don't even need stamina to do that. Again, this is something that once you notice, it's impossible to ignore, and it just ruins the flow of the game. The player should not be taking hits that they can't avoid. That is simply bad game design.